and welcome to TUF Division 1, Australia. It's really raining, and tonight with me is the one and only Spurguvahto. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, it's gonna be one tricky quality session. It's gonna be well they're doing injured tires, so it's not heavy rain. Yeah, actually it is your first. You're gonna be commentating. You're not a co-commentator. You're the real OG commentator today for the first time.
Yeah, this is a good way to
And
begin
you're
this
the one
year,
who's streaming.
as
Yeah.
as I haven't done a commentary in like 6 months, and I'm sure I will be rusty as hell with my English and everything else, and I'm trying my best to bring you guys the best possible stream, and yeah, this is a new thing for me, so don't hate on me.
Yeah, it's the first time when you haven't streamed yet, so it's your first time streaming. My internet connection is so bad, so I've got no chance in streaming. But 15 drivers today. That's a couple less than last week. So only two guys left in the pits. That's Gerard Gigi and Gosberg.
Can you check on your phone, is the stream working, because I cannot find it?
Yeah. I've got a notification of it, so let me see.
Oh yeah, now it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, loud and clear. Actually, let me hear you say something.
Yeah, I was wanted to hear if the voices are great and everything is good to go before anything important happens.
Yeah, I hear. Luke and Boastman out on a lap, and Glock also. I believe Luke is the first one to be out on a lap. Actually, it's Glock. Glock is the first one to make a lap time, so I think we should follow him because he will be the first one. So yellow flags in sector 1. Anyone out? No, can't see. I think it was no Cosberry out on an out lap. Might have been that one. Glock coming. Oh, that's not gonna be a good lap for him. But this fast chicane is gonna be tricky as it's raining. And actually, I'm gonna make a poll here. How many do you think will retire because of that really fast chicane in the second sector?
This is Division 1, so I think there are not many drivers who will do that mistake. Maybe, but of course even the best ones make mistakes there. I think 2 drivers will crash on that corner.
Alright. I'm gonna say 1, or no, I'm gonna go 3 actually. Yeah, I'm gonna top you and go 3. Yellow flags in sector 2. And Glock makes the fastest lap time because he was the first one, so 1:36.4 is the one to beat. Luke goes 1:37.5 and Boastman goes 0.2 faster. Boastman is a new guy to TEF, and he was in the last race he was pretty quick. I think he was second in the race, and yeah, he had a fantastic race over them. Max still is P2 with 1:35.9 and Josh, but then we have this new guy, Red Bull guy, that I'm not even gonna try to pronounce, makes a 1:34.2, so that's a second and a half faster than Josh. I don't know if it's improving over there or if he's just super quick.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's condition. The rain looks so heavy that this.
Yeah.
To my eye, it doesn't look like Inter is the best tire, but maybe it is.
He's lagging quite a bit, so let's see if I don't know if it's just my internet connection. I don't think so. I think it's his. So let's see how it's gonna see in the race, if it's gonna affect his race. But yeah, that's second half faster than quicker than Josh McGill in second place. So that's a really good lap time. Boastman goes to the pits.
Of course, there's a chance that who of the drivers will use wet setup, or do they just
Yeah, that's true.
use the dry setup?
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, because we don't know the race, the weather for the race. So so that's gonna be an interesting one. Yellow flags in sector 3. That might be just someone letting. Yeah, that was Pavlovich letting Ox.
Yeah.
Ox passed yellow flags in sector 1 now. No one has retired though. Ox is on fast lap, I believe. In P8, 136.5 at the moment. Cuts that corner beautifully.
What do you think will be the top 3 for the qualifying?
Ah, Jesus, I don't know. It's a wet quali. Ox P5. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have, in no particular order, I'm gonna say Sheva, Boastman, and this new guy in P1 at the moment.
I agree with you with Seva, because I know he is really quick, and I don't know, I just, Max still seems to be always up there, so I predict him. And then actually I'll go with a bit of a surprise and say Mathis, Matt 240, because he's the rain master.
Sheva goes P2 134.7. Still a half a second to Ata Queer. I don't know. Max still. And now Max still 133.9, so new provisional pole sitter. Two guys still without a lap time, that's Hamres and Matt. And the new guy posts a faster lap time, 133.5 goes pole.
Let's see,
provisional
Hammers.
pole.
Let's see an onboard lap with Hammers. I know he can be quick too. I've raced against this guy
Matt's
many
coming
times.
over the line in just a second. Coming over the line and goes. Actually, oh,
okay.
sorry, he just started his lap time. So. Yeah, so let's see Hammers then, yeah. What he can do.
There, like, I know I didn't do my job well and look at the standings before this race, but there are still so many drivers that can win this race, because TUF1 is just so, there are so quick drivers, and it's always hard to predict who will be the winners.
Yeah, that is the tricky one in Division 1. It's we got like 13 drivers who really can fight for the win, and but yeah, usually we get interesting races. Last week got a really good race in China. That's a rare sentence, but
yeah, usually those words don't fit together.
yeah, in Australia and Australia is one of those as well. So let's hope for a better race. But Hammers comes over the line right now and goes P3.
Let's see, Matt. Oh, and he's built it in sector
Jesus.
3.
3, yeah, just before the penultimate corner. The new guy has lagged on the. Now he gets into the pits. Anyone on a lap? Sheva is on a lap, I believe. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Let's see. This can be really
Last
good.
corner.
With that beautiful Ferrari. And he goes P2, and that's really close to Alatequer.
Yeah, it's just a couple of hundredths of a
Yeah.
second.
And Boastman
Boastman
actually
goes
really
P3.
close too.
Yeah.
That's really close.
Hamres is
Return.
on a lap as well, I believe. Josh, oh, almost goes into the wall, almost bins it on the lap, and loses a lot of time there. So that's his lap over. So I think Hamres is the one to follow because he is on a fast lap. No, now I think he boarded his lap right now. He's not using any ERS, so
Yeah, I think he got in with
might have
it
been.
on the
Yeah.
chicane.
I'm gonna be back in just a second. I'm gonna let you do the work for a while, and I'll be back in as soon as possible.
Okay, no hurry.
So,
I
good
can
luck.
do this alone. Okay, so there's really no one on a flying lap, I think, and then Glock has spun in where is this? I'm not completely sure where is this on the track, and I think he's good to go, and back to the pits to take the new tires and then just go for a new lap. Let's see, who's that McLaren? That's Foggy. Let's follow him. Foggy is an Division 2 driver, I think, and he's a really great guy. So let's see, can he get a good lap in and improve his position in the race? We'll follow on him for a lap. It's really weird to see Foggy in a McLaren, as he's usually on the Williams car. As I'm not really sure, but I think he just really likes the Williams. Oh, and Hammer's made a fastest lap by 1/10, but I still think that that lap won't be enough to keep the pole. Maybe, we never know. And it actually looks like the conditions are improving a lot. It's not raining as much anymore, so I think we will be seeing lots and lots of improvements. And Foggy goes a bit deep into the corner and loses lots of time, but still I think he has time to come into the pits and change the tires and go for another lap. And then there's Matt, who hasn't done a time yet, and it looks like he wants to do only one lap, so if he fails the lap, then it's not good for him. And Max still goes to Poland. That shows you that the improvement of the weather, almost 1 second in front of Hamras. Let's see if that is enough for the pole. I think not. Let's see, is there anyone on a lap? Maybe Carlsberry? Carlsberry has always been a bit of a mystery for me. Is he fast or is he not? Because sometimes he is really quick and sometimes he isn't that quick, but let's see. And he goes P2, so that's a nice lap from him. And yellow flags. I don't see anything. Let's follow up with Voxox. He's a really quick driver and he can be one of the top guys and challenge for the pole with his Alfa Romeo. There's again yellows. Let's see if there's... Yeah, it was Carlsberry just avoiding traffic. The chicane goes really cautiously actually, compared to Maxtil, I think, and Hammers. Let's see. Oxox actually said that he isn't that confident in here, Australia. So let's see if I can find something up his sleeve that he didn't find in time trial. Goes over the line and P2 still up some with some of a big margin behind Max still, but I think that could be top 5 maybe. Let's see, is there anyone on the lap? Let's see, no, and Leonard retires and he's P12 only. That's a really big disappointment for him. We usually see him on top 3.
Oh no, it landed.
Yeah, I don't know, wasn't he just, maybe he didn't like this track on the rain and couldn't get a lap in.
Yeah.
Let's see, Matt is on a, I don't know if he's on a flying lap, but he needs to get a lap in or he will start last.
There's not a lot of time left. Just a minute to go, so everyone is not everyone, but half of them are on a fast lap. Matt's still without a lap time.
Yeah. I think he's. I don't know if he was on a flying lap because he was driving fairly quick, but there's just so much traffic.
Yeah.
And maybe got invalidated.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But yeah, if he has
and Ox
fuel,
comes in the pit, so P3 is his maximum.
Yeah. So I think I will follow Matt.
And a lot of guys. Boastmans have to come to the pits, yeah. Ox retires from the pits. Hammers just has time to start a new lap. Carlsberg. Oh god, that's just 5 seconds before the end. He has time to start a new lap. With Glock, he is on a lap, and Pavlovich just misses out. I believe he just misses out on the new lap. So just before the time went out.
Actually, I didn't notice that Glock is on the pole at the moment.
Yeah.
Something I missed.
With just over 10th to Max still.
Matt's lap has been looking really good so far. So he can maybe challenge for pole. I don't know. This has been looking like a really solid lap, and the track is improving all the time. I think because the rain has been decreasing all the time. Ooh, and almost.
Glock over the line. No improvement from Glock.
Matt made a little mistake.
And Max still and Foggy. Max is losing a lot of time behind Foggy here, and he is not going to improve.
Matt is on the straight. Let's see.
Oh, the new guy, 131.6.
And Matt goes P4. That's a really quick time for Alec here, and
that is.
And Cheva P4, and Max still is on the last corner, and Hamres goes P3. Can't keep up with all these time improvements. Let's see, can Max still improve? Goes P2.
P2.
Yeah. So this new guy is really fast under wet conditions.
Yeah, so let's see if it's gonna be rainy. Rainy there.
So here are the results. The new guy takes the pole. Max still half a second behind. Of course, he may be using a dry setup, and that's why he's behind. We don't know. Glock P3, Hammers P4, Cheva P4, P5, Matt P6, Carlsberg and Oxox the two Finns at 7 and 8, Boastman 9th, Luke 10th, and then Fnatic, Foggy, Leonard, and Josh McGill and Pavlovich. I think that's actually a really big disappointment for Lindert and Pavlovic, as usually they are really quick drivers, and now they're on the
I
bottom of the
believe,
list.
yeah, Pavlovic, he just missed out on the final lap. I think it was just a couple of seconds before the time went out. Or he would have needed a couple of seconds more. So he couldn't make a lap time. But yeah, it's dry for the race day. It looks like. I don't know what it's gonna be. What it's gonna be in the for the whole duration of the race, but
Yeah, we can see a little bit of the sky on the top left corner, and it looks like cloudy weather maybe. So that could easily convert to rain, but let's see.
let's hope for the best and fear for the worst, right?
Scott Whittle in the chat, sorry I'm not racing, I'll be ready for next week. That's okay, buddy. Let's see ya next week. No problem at all. Of course, now when there's the wet qualifying, there's free choice of tires to the race, so I think everyone will start on the medium or the hard compound tire.
Yeah, I really don't know. Let's see if it's a lot of mediums. I think, yeah, well, let's go. Glock is on softs.
Yeah, no one on the hards. That's a bit surprising.
Yeah, and Matt in P6 with the softs. So a lot of differences. So it's gonna be strategy will play a role in the race. Yeah. I'm starting to be a bit tired, but yeah, let's see how the new guy can cope in dry conditions. He's on mediums though, but Glock is gonna be super quick.
I think the soft tires, I mean the soft hard or soft medium is possible. The softs aren't the worst tire in here, so.
No, they aren't. No, they aren't. No. Yeah, you're right.
But of course, it's if you start on mediums, it's a bit more flexible the strategy, and Glock is of course trying to take the lead straight away, so he could maybe get a bit of a gap.
Yeah,
and
really
the guys
needs a good start there.
Maybe trying the same to do something.
Yeah, but I still believe that the new guy has some internet issues, connection issues. So I'm just hoping that it's not him who ruins the race with his connection.
The first corner is going to be very interesting as it is really tight and people are going with high speeds on it, and in this game it's a lot easier to misjudge the braking point in the first laps.
Yeah, it is. And, that's true.
Yeah. So could you do me a favor and watch from all the action from behind, and I will watch what happens in the front.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay, and I'm getting the worst camera angles here.
yeah, me too. Yeah, but
it's 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's a good start from Glock, I think. And he goes for the inside, and there was almost slight
Josh
contact, but
and Sal out at
major
least,
happened.
And Matt as well, and yeah, there was Matt, Josh, and Pavlovic all hitting each other, and now they're 3 wide.
Glock still 2 wide, and Glock makes the move stick. That's huge for him as he's with those soft tires, so he wants to make the overtakes really quick. So that was a fairly clean start, at least in the front. It's always nice to see, and there's there's no retirements so far. So let's see. Did
Ox up to
anyone?
P6.
Yeah.
Oh, and clock spins. Glock spins in the in the fast
That's
the
that's
fast
a real
chicane
shame.
there. I think he retires.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, to be honest. And he has to wait for everyone to go past him
Yeah.
because he cannot come out. There, he tried to go on the inside of the new guy, on the fast left-hander before the and that just no, just a bad move for him. And
And
Lendert
actually,
and
it's
Luke
a really
in the
good start for
pits.
Foggy. Up five places, and Die Miles two, 6 places up. Now 5 places. Matt overtakes him. Oxox also
Matt
triples
already
up.
in P10. Yeah, a lot of guys goes into the pits, so that might be just front wing damage. It has to be front
Yeah.
wing damage.
When Cheva goes a bit wide,
Um,
Oxox overtakes him. That could have been really his race over Kevin Cheva Chichi, as that's a really sleepy corner if you take it too wide.
yeah, that's true. It's this track just doesn't give you any mercy. I mean,
Yeah.
you just when you fuck up once, you fuck up the next 2-3 corners, and you lose a lot of time. But this corner, the fast chicane isn't that bad in this game as it was in the last game.
Yeah.
I mean, two tires on the inside curb and you're just out. I mean, it gave you no mercy, but in this game you have a bit more, yeah, you have more mercy, just to be honest. Max still makes the fastest lap time of 1:24.9, and he is, or is it 9? I don't know. And he's chasing down the new guy, just 7 tenths behind him.
There aren't really any battles going on. Everyone is just 1 second behind each other. Of course,
Yeah, well,
DRS
that's
enabled on this lap,
Australia
so
in a nutshell.
yeah. Oh, and Pavlovich
And
retired.
Pavlovich.
I don't know where. He was fighting with someone, and I don't know what happened.
There's a chance. I think he did it in the pits, or then he hit Dan Miles. Dan
Yeah,
Miles.
yeah, Daimals, yeah,
Yeah,
Daimals
he did,
drives in
and
the
now
one.
he's out.
Yeah, I saw Pavlovich fighting with someone.
Oh, there's Pavlovich. Pavlovich is in the middle of the straight after the first chicane.
Oh,
And Dan Miles just retires because I think he wanted to retire. So I don't even know if we have a safety car on, to be honest.
I think it is on. But in this game, safety car is still super rare. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we don't want the same like F1 2017 when it was like one safety car and then it was like every 3 laps a new safety car. But
And Pavlovich has rage quit. It looks like there wasn't so much damage to Matt when he had that collision with Sao and with Pavlovich and Josh. He's already in P9 and he made the fastest lap time. So yeah, somehow he's just managed to get everything into order again and
yeah,
start chasing down the other guys. Boastman is the next one on his list. In P8. And he's chasing down Foggy for P7. Kasperi and Sheva actually pretty close to each other. Kasperi just 3 tenths behind Sheva. And can open the DRS now. Yeah, he's a bit too far away. But that's basically the only battle.
yeah. I think
Except
this
for
will be
the lead, of course. But I don't think there's going to be any battles for the lead. We're just
yeah. I
going to
think this
take it
will
easy.
be a tactical battle with the pits.
Boastman and Foggy also really close to each other.
after everyone has done their pit stops, I think then we might see some fighting.
Yeah.
I was thinking that if you are Oxhox at the moment, you are like 4 seconds behind.
Actually, Boastman overtakes Foggy, but goes really wide into turn 4. Turn 3, I'm sorry. Now on the inside, makes the most of it.
And actually Matt
takes it, yeah.
So, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about, yeah, if you are Oxhox, you are 4 seconds behind the lead, and you're on softs. The hards last for a long time in here. Do you go for an early pit stop and try to get the lead, or do you just try to do your own thing? And later on fight.
Gosh.
Matt overtakes Boastman. Matt is really on a rush at the moment.
Yes, yeah, he has positions to get back. Ox. If I'd be Ox, I'd yeah, he will have to pit in a couple of laps. I really don't know. The hards is a well, it's
because we move on the inside and almost spun. That was a really bad move. He saw the gap, but his car just didn't stop, and that was really close to spin both of them out, but nothing really bad happened there. And we have Breezy in the chat saying, "Sup, Caddy Pants." Sup. Glad to see you here. You are always in the streams. I don't think there has been a TUF stream without you in the chat. And that's always nice because you are the biggest fan of TUF, looks like. And nice to see you there always.
Cosberry is not giving up on Cheva.
The gaps are slightly increasing on the top 4. Max Steel is 1.5 behind Alatekir, and Hammer's 2.5 behind Max Steel, and
Cosberry has the DRS. He's too far away.
yeah, Breezy, I know that you're ripping around. You're always in the chat asking for the stream. But Breezy is just easier for my mouth to say. My Finnish mouth doesn't like the rip and run, because it's more of a tongue twister.
Ox is just destroying his tires behind Alhambras. He just can make the overtake, and
yeah, the tires actually look really worn already. You can see like the line.
Yeah. So they are soft, and it's 7 laps. Yeah. They're 7 laps old, so I think he can go for a couple more laps, and then just I don't know.
And Hammers goes a bit wide and takes
make a mistake. Yeah.
So now Oxox has the chance to overtake him, but it seems like he just doesn't have the straight line speed at the moment.
Yeah,
but of course there's
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hammers actually gets a
great. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will he dive? Is he gonna do Oxox? No. And Cosberry again a bit too far away. And Foggy is driving a very lonely race. 6 seconds to Boastman, in front and 30 seconds to F1 behind him. So, yeah, and he is on hards. I'm sorry, F1 is on hards.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's fun to see that there's guys on hards, how long they will last. I really don't know. I haven't driven the game so much, so I really don't know how the tires last. But again, 3 seconds, so that might be 6 seconds for him now, where the penalty is. If not 9, I'm not sure. Lendert is really close to F1 He's closing up, both on hards. But F1 I believe Lendert is the fast one of those two on paper. But let's see. Oh, really close, almost hitting the rear of F1 there.
I'm not sure if I remember correct, but I think Leonard had a really bad first race too. I'm not completely
I really can't
sure.
remember. I was there, but I really can't remember.
But I don't know. This race isn't going to really great with him.
Oh yeah,
also.
actually, I believe it was him. I believe it was him who Sheva took out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, that wasn't a good race. But I believe now he will take P10 or F1 opening DRS and maybe not on this straight, but in the second one. Yeah, I think he's
actually,
gonna. No, he's not gonna dive in there.
I think Oxox's tires are really failing, or then.
Yeah, they are right now. Yeah.
He has made a mistake because he's really falling behind at the moment.
And now Landert on the inside goes really wide. Can F1 Addict make the switch back? And yes, he can. Lander's still a bit on the inside, but no, not enough on the inside to get enough grip to hold on to P10. So F1 Addict holds on to his position just for a while longer. We got yellow flags in sector 3. Is that Oxox?
No, that's Foggy. Foggy has spun in the chicane.
Oh, rip
it's really
Foggy.
a shame.
And now landed on the inside. Will he make the move stick this time? Yes, I believe he will.
No, actually,
no, he will not.
is coming.
Oh, and going side by side in the next corner is not a good recipe.
Guys, keep it clean. Ooh,
and they will.
Lifts, yeah.
Oh, almost lose it, F1 Cross, but again, really close to Sheva, and Matt is over there, one in those positions. Matt is just charging through the field. He's really quick. Let's see if he can overtake Cross, but I don't know how does Matt still have like juice in those tires. Oxox is losing a lot of time on Hamras, and Matt is just charging and getting, and just, you know, he's so quick on those tires.
But it seems like it's really slippery. And
yeah.
They're yellows. Max still has lost it.
Oh no!
But I don't see damage at the moment.
Yeah, well, you can't see shit on these replay cameras.
He's
lost half of his front wing.
Yeah.
Half of his front wing.
He is out of
and now Oxox. Oxox will. I don't know if he'll pit the same time. No, Oxox will not pit, so he will go a couple of laps longer. And Matt comes into the pits with those softs, so I believe he will take mediums. I'm gonna follow that, and you can follow Kasperi and Sheva. I'm gonna see how they will do. Yeah, he will take mediums. Matt, that is. Matt comes out. Will he come out in front of Max still? Yes, he will. Max Still's front wing change takes so long. So, yep, that's P7 for Matt. He only lost a couple of Ps.
Really looking good at the moment for attack here, or however you say his name. 7 seconds in front. So.
The queer.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 seconds in front, and he really doesn't need to push at the moment, and he's on the mediums, so he shouldn't be worrying about
that's he's a really good. He's a big surprise to me. I really don't remember seeing him ever in TUF, so. Well, we're at it, and there's not that much stuff going on track at the moment, except for Bozeman chasing down cars. But would you mind explaining what the fuck you, what was the thing you did last week, going what 29 laps on 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 soft tires,
No, it was not on soft, it was on
pitting on the
hards.
last lap?
I I started on the
Oh yeah,
hards,
true, yeah,
and
hards, of course, yeah, of course.
I
You
I
pitting on the
thought
last lap.
maybe I could go really long and then take the softs, as normally you take softs to hards. So I thought I would do hards to softs, but then I realized that I was really slow on the last laps with my hards when I should have pitted. Then I was like, well, might as well like wait for a miracle and a safety car, and then it just never came out, and then it was had to pit on the last lap, not to get disqualified.
Yeah, you're a weird guy. I mean, if in the last game, I'm gonna always mention this when I'm commentating, but let's see, yellow flags in section 3
And has
first.
hammers on the pit entry.
Oh, what?
I don't know how
What
has he
happened?
managed to do that.
What
And
happened?
Matt overtaking Ox too wide.
Well, yay. Side by side and both giving up. No, Matt is not giving that much room to Ox. Oh,
But
they're
yeah, I
really
have
close
no
to
idea
each
what
other.
happened to hammers, because that was a really weird place. Like because it was on the the entry of the pit entry. It was not like
Yeah.
far. So I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, the thing I was supposed to say was, in the last game, you were in Division 2 in TUF, and you got 0 points.
Yeah.
It was a full season, 21 races, and you got 0 points. You reserved for Division 1, and you got a pole. You got a P4, I believe.
Yeah.
You got a P5. You got a solid amount of points. You got a lot. I mean, how?
There's no pressure
Just
in Division
how?
1. It's just like you have fun in
Yeah,
here and
yeah,
just
that's true.
just
That's true.
do your own thing.
Max Hill
And
already 9 seconds
yeah.
worth of penalties. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. You have the small pressure when you really have to get points,
Yeah.
and you're fighting for points. And but then again, when you're reserving, you're just well, I mean, fuck it, just let's go and have fun, you know. Of course, you're having fun in Division 2 as well, but there's a stake to it, you know.
Yeah.
And Matt just keeps on hammering the lap times 124.1, I believe it was. And Hammers and Max still in the first corner side by side. Still going side by side. Who has the DRS? I believe it's Hammers. Yes, it is Hammers.
One slight contact and hammers.
And here
Yeah.
goes one.
I think that might be a bit of
Oh!
no.
Oh!
Oh, let here. Oh
The
no.
new guy!
That's huge. Where?
I don't know.
Let's see from Cheva. That's chicane. That's the chicane.
Oh god, the killer chicane.
That was a really slippery chicane.
Rip the new guy.
That was. It was going too well for
Rest
him.
in pieces. Rip in peace.
I think
Jesus.
that should be safety car, but no, the game is like no.
Yeah, it should be, but it's not. And Cheva leads the race.
So
Cosplay
at
second and
the
a half behind him.
moment, I think Matt is leading the race.
Yeah, he is. He is, and he is.
That's incredible.
I believe he's
actually.
gonna win. He was P14
Yeah.
after the first corner, actually.
Actually, we have
And
seen
now
almost all the top guys making mistakes. That's
Yeah,
really
that's
rare.
true.
Like, almost everyone, like Max Steel hit Hamres was hit, and then Alatikir DNF, and of course Hamres had the pit entry thing also.
But Matt does not have any penalties, and that
Yeah.
is really good because Kevin, I mean Sheva is his biggest fear at the moment. He has a penalty, so but yeah, he's gonna be just over 5 seconds in front of Sheva. Ox is not a threat to him at the moment, I believe. Well, he has a penalty as well, but yeah, Ox is not gonna catch him, I'd say.
Yeah.
Matt is so much faster than him, but yeah, I mean he can make a mistake as well. We've seen everything, so let's just wait and see. We're just over the halfway point of the race. I don't think anyone's gonna come and change tires anymore, except for F1 and Glock and Lendert. They are on the hard compound. Well, of course the top three. So there's but I mean second stops. I don't believe there's gonna be any second stops. Well, maybe the hard guys. I really don't know. Really don't know. Boastman just a half a second behind Kasperi now. Kasperi has lost the pace a bit. And Sheva has the clear air, so and again yellow flags in 63.
And that's Lindert. He has just stopped middle of the, I don't know.
What?
Did you get an
on the main straight?
Mechanical problem? Yeah.
And now he's got running again.
I don't know.
Now he stops again. Oh god. Landed, what are you doing, man?
This is like Kimi in Abu Dhabi. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I don't know what he's thinking.
I don't know.
Oh, and Kasperi pits.
Yeah.
And Max still has
I was
12
thinking
seconds.
about this. Cheva starts his 16th lap with mediums, and the mediums do actually look a bit worn at the moment. And as Matt has done 5 laps already, and Ox 4, and there's 13 laps to go.
Yellow flags in sector 1. Who is it? Is it still Lendert?
I think, yeah.
Because it was again yellow flags. Yeah, it is him. What is he doing, man? Oh, now he's retiring. Thank you. Just
then
11
the
guys
laps will
left.
be 18 laps old on the last laps with Matt and Ox, so they will be not the best to drive.
And Kasperi opts for the softs.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. That's really
12 laps.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, 12 laps is a stretch. It's possible. It's doable, but it's a stretch.
Yeah, but we saw Ox with 8-9 laps, and he was really slow. So.
Yeah, and so Matt was nine laps also. So that's gonna be a stretch. I really don't know. It's gonna be a lighter car though, of course.
Yeah.
But that is a tricky one. Honda's just 4/10 behind Max still. That is the only thing that's gonna happen. I'm sorry, only battle going on at the moment. And Max still just lets him by. I don't know why, but he just lets him by.
Touching before. I don't know.
Might be. They're on the same strategy though. They're both on hards. 4 and 6 laps old tires respectively. I really don't know what the deal is here. Interesting to say the least.
There are no battles going on at the moment.
I don't know if they're in the same party. I don't know if they're in the same party.
I think they are friends and they might be in the same party, so.
Yeah, I don't know if Hammers is just so much quicker. Team orders, they're not even in the same team, but otherwise.
Yeah, but like friend orders.
yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, the interesting part here is gonna be if Kasperi's tires will last and how Sheva is gonna how he's gonna how his tires gonna affect his pace, and how Matt has already caught up 4 seconds to Sheva.
Yeah.
10 laps old, 10 laps younger tires than Sheva. So and Boseman pits actually. Boseman comes into the pit, so Sheva is the only one that hasn't made a stop yet.
Yeah, I think Sheva will. It's just he's too slow at the moment with those old tires, and I think he just, even though he gets the new tires, maybe softs, he will be quicker, but I don't think he is quick enough.
I think Matt made a mistake. I believe Matt has made a mistake. He has lost almost 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds to Sheva now. It was 11.2 seconds, I believe it's 13.8 now. So I don't know. And Boastman opts for the soft tires as well, so there's going to be 10 laps for Boastman. Of course, yeah, 10 laps is more doable than 12 on softs. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. The tires strategy never fails in this game, or in these streams, I might add.
So there's really nothing much happening. And Foggy actually pits.
Max still hammers. The only battle, basically battle. Well, I think Boseman is gonna get into that battle as well, because he is on those fresh softs.
Oxox really soon, I think.
He will, yeah.
Yeah, he's almost in DRS range. But before that happens, will you be racing on TUF2 in 2 days?
I will be racing. I will be racing in 2 days, and I will be racing for about. Oh, and actually, we missed that Sheva was in the pits.
Oh yeah.
We missed it. I'm sorry. He comes back in P4, just in front of Hamres.
That's actually surprisingly good, and that's not even that far away from Ox and Matt.
And now Max still loses it, almost loses it, and Boseman goes into P6. That was my girlfriend sneezing.
So I think Cheva actually might have a chance here to catch the top guys.
He has P2. P2 is his for sure. I'm not saying for sure, but he has a really good chance for P2.
Yeah, I think he will catch Carlsberg, as he beat it so much earlier, and the C-softs will die.
Boastman and Hamres. So Boastman on the inside for the chicane.
I had the worst possible angle for that.
And yeah, Sheva is just running away.
Yeah.
But Boastman also on softs, so we might have an interesting ending for the race.
And now Max still lets Hammers by, so I don't know, is there more team orders?
Again?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a weird race.
I remember actually once when Paulovic, after some race, when a few Finns let each other through when on different strategies, and he was like, "Do I need to change my flag to Finnish flag so you guys will let me by?" and he was really raging about that, and then now there's just like a million Dutch drivers who do the same.
Yeah.
But of course I think that's, if you're friends, then yeah, why not?
Carlsberg might have made a mistake, or then Ox is just caught up really well on Carlsberg. Just 7 tenths behind him.
No, actually,
P2.
Oxox was behind Carlsberg was behind Oxox. Oh no, did he? Wait, no, Carlsberg overtook Oxox. Sure.
No, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, he did.
Yeah, Carlsberg was catching Oxox, and now he has made the overtake. That's really quick, as he was. I missed it completely. Yeah. I'm really sorry for that.
And now he's really close to Matt. This is just as a disclaimer. It is 11. I think it's 12 p.m. already here in Finland.
Yeah,
it's over 12 p.m. in Finland. Actually, 12 a.m. So we are a bit tired doing these commentaries every single night. but not
Talk
doing
about
every single lap or
commitment.
every single lap when we're doing. Yeah, but yeah. So if and when there is gonna be a couple of misses and stupid things we're gonna say, it's just because we're a bit tired. Um, it's 9 p.m. UK time, so 9 isn't that bad, but 11 is getting a bit too much, especially if you're working and stuff. But let's continue and let's watch the race. So Kasperi really is charging towards Matt. Matt's tire is already 11 laps old, and the Kasperi is on soft,
Yeah.
fresh, pretty fresh softs. The tires don't look that bad, but we gotta remember they're gonna be 12 laps old in the end of the race.
Yeah,
So those
but I
12 laps
think
might be a
Matt
bit too much.
doesn't need to worry about Carlsberry. Just try to keep him behind him as long as possible, and if he overtakes him, I think that's not a problem, as yeah, the softs will
Yeah, Kasperi has
die really quickly.
6 seconds of penalties, so
Yeah.
yeah, he's safe, and he has 2 warnings. So the next warning will be a penalty, so that's going to be 9 seconds worth of penalties for Kasperi, and it's going to be here. The next penalty? No, it's not going to be here, but yeah, I think if I'd be Matt, I don't know what to do because Ox is really close also. Ox is also just 2 seconds behind Kasperi. And if Matt would let Kasperi by, someone's
And
out
there's
in
still
sector 1 actually.
Max still has hit the wall.
Jesus.
It's not
Rip.
going well for him today.
No. But yeah, I mean, if Matt lets him by, of course he helps. It helps Matt more than Kasperi to fight for P1 because Kasperi needs to save his tires
Yeah.
a lot, and Matt doesn't need to worry about them that much in the end. But yeah, I really don't know. I'm not a James, so
I think Matt
So,
has as this is Australia, I think, and that's yeah, Max still
Max
retired,
still.
and actually that's foggy in the sand as well.
Foggy, yeah. Foggy's gone to the gravel, but he was P11 anyway, so he's gonna get points just if he just drives to the end. He's gonna get points, so no worries.
Yeah. But yeah, as this is Australia, Matt just has to chuck it on overtake on the straights
Yeah.
and then just none or low on the other parts of the track, as there's Carlsberg's tires
Yeah, and he
aren't
has over
that good
30%.
anymore, so that he can't
No, and he
really
has over
overtake
30%
on.
more ERS than
Yeah,
Kasperi has, so he's safe. Matt is safe, but I hope we're gonna see a battle for the finish line. I hope that Kasperi is trying to win this race and hope that Matt has penalties, but he doesn't have any penalties. So, but just imagine that Matt really was P14
yeah.
after the first corner. I don't remember if he was actually last. I'm not sure. I have to check later. But yeah, it's been a really fantastic race by Matt. Boastman actually on Sheva.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
and
was just
it's
saying about Bostman and
yeah, but
Cheva,
he's
they
going
are really
outside,
catching
so.
Oxox and Carlsberg and Matt.
Yeah, Kasperi and Matt, of course, they're losing time when they're battling. Matt has to defend from Kasperi, and Kasperi just tries to do everything he can to overtake him, but just 4 laps to go.
Yeah,
So it's going to be interesting to the end how the other guys. I mean, basically, there's a chance that Boastman could still win the race by
yeah,
driving. Of course, penalties will come later, and he has a couple of penalties. But if everyone would be with no penalties, Boastman with a fantastic final couple of laps, he could win. Well, he won't, but he could.
that's yeah. I think Matt will win this one, but for the podium I have no idea because there's Carlsberg,
Yeah.
Oxox, Cheva, Boastman, all fighting for the last places.
How's Ox's penalties? Ox has a penalty. Sheva has a penalty as well. Boastman has a fuckload of penalties. 1, 2, 3, 4 penalties. So that's 12 seconds of penalties for Boastman.
He's out.
So Ox and Cosberry could be a possible one, but Ox is losing time with Sheva and Boastman. And Boastman really wants that P4, that possible P3.
Yeah. It's actually Sheva is getting really close to the DRS range of Ox.
And Cosberry gets another. Yeah. So that's his. I'd say that's his podium down the drain. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything before the race ends. It's a really tight ending to the race. Luke and Foggy are also fighting for the last place, for actually for 9th place. But let's stick around with the lead instead. And Boastman gets another 3 second time penalty, so that is 16 seconds worth of penalties for him.
Yeah, let's see. Sheva and Ox are friends with each other, so let's see how friendly the battle will be.
Well, Cosberry almost hits Matt. That was really close, really close. He just went too wide into the penultimate corner, and he was just a couple of millimeters away from Matt. But no, I believe Cosberry's tires are starting to just degrade now.
Yeah,
10 laps all soft.
Really bad in the last corner.
Yeah, he just tries to, and he's been in Matt's dirty area for the whole time. Yeah. So it's not looking good for him. But Ox is not catching though, so I don't know. Well, would you just shut the fuck up and see how it ends, and then just read the final results? But we have to do something. And Sheva now 3/10 behind
really
Ox,
close.
getting that DRS, just hoping to get a good exit here. Ox gets a good exit as well, and now DRS just open. Not enough. Yeah. Just not enough.
Tries to get the best possible exit on the main straight, and then if he doesn't make the overtake there, then he just does it for the second straight.
And now for the 2-0, and Ox gets a better exit, and Ox is just 3/10 from the DRS range. Yeah.
Yeah, goes for the inside. And
that's enough.
The move. And Ox gets time penalty.
Yeah, but he got pushed wide. I believe he can get that overturned. Someone's out in sector 3. That's Luke. Well, come on, Luke. Just if he could have just made like 2 more laps, that would have been it. But no, had to retire on the pits. Come on, man. That would have been a point. Yeah, actually, it's good to say here. Into UF, you will not get a point if you retire. Although if you're driven the 90% of the time, but if you retire, you get no points. So if you retire in the last corner, you will still end up with 0 points.
Now Carlsberg actually really close to Matt. If Carlsberg overtakes Matt and they will fight for the first position, then maybe Sheva could actually catch him, and now they're too wide.
Oh Jesus!
He's really going for it, but Carlsberg just doesn't have the grip on those tires and goes for inside. That's a bad move. Nothing terrible happened there. Let's see now the 2 DRS straights.
Matt is still safe. Boastman really close to
Sheva is actually really close to these 2 guys.
Yeah. And it is the last lap.
Yeah.
You have to remember, it is the last lap, and the final, and the top 5 guys are inside a second and a half.
Carlsberg has been surprisingly quick with those, really, like
Yeah.
with the long
And
stint
12
with those.
laps old
Yeah.
mediums on softs. That is awesome. But hey, 18 laps old mediums is
Yeah.
for Matt is also quite a lot. So Sheva.
But
Oh,
now,
and Sheva on the outside
yeah.
of Carlsberg now.
Let's see.
Carlsberg on the inside though.
Late. Cheva gets the good exit.
But Sheva will get. Yeah, and Sheva will get the DRS.
Yeah. Now Carlsberg is defending for his life at the moment.
Yeah.
Just weaving all over the straight.
An Ox for
Oh, an Ox
god.
and he goes. Oh no! That's terrible! No!
Boastman, come on, Boastman!
Yes! What is happening?
Boastman for P2. Boastman for P2. Yeah, but Boastman has 16 seconds of penalties, so that's. I mean, there's no.
This.
But Matt is gonna win the race.
Don't do anything silly now. Who is over the
Oh,
line
who's gonna be first? Forgive me, Charles Carlsberg and Sheva.
Oh, and Hammers gets podium. Hammers gets P3.
Oh, Jesus. Amres. That was
out of nowhere, Hammers gets a podium. Yeah.
That was an interesting. Just imagine if there wouldn't be any penalties.
Yeah. That was really close. Also, everyone took it. If everyone would have taken everyone else out, and that. Yeah. So, how did everything is settled down? Matt takes the win.
Actually, this was a good race again.
What?
Again, we're getting. It was a good race, and it's fun to see that we're getting good races in Division 1 and in TUF. I mean, yeah, it was Australia and stuff like that, but it really was a good race. It was interesting. It was, yeah, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, this was like kind of the same kind of race as Hungary. There's like this little interest in the tactics and who will be where and how the tactics will do, and yeah, Matt has won the race, and that was just incredible drive for him. And
it was driver of the day for sure.
Yeah, he is driver of the day for sure. With Ferrari 1-2. That's something we haven't seen this season in real F1.
I won't see for a couple of more years, I believe.
Well, if they get Kimi back, then at least many P2s. But yeah, Matt wins the race. Cheva in P2, Hammers P3, surprise P3 from all the way from however far he was from everyone else. Oxox and Carlsberg P4, P5, Boastman P6, Glock P7, F1 Addict, and Forget 8 and 9, and everyone else has DNF'd. That was actually, now that I look at the starting grid positions, everyone made buttloads of positions in this race.
Yeah. But imagine that Matt started 6th. Yeah, I mean, come on. He was almost last after the first corner.
Yeah.
He collided with Sao and all those guys, and then he just charged with the same tires as he spun with, and just charged through the field and made a really good strategy. He made those medium tires last here. He got no penalties, just awesome defending, and just my driver of the day, Mr. Matt. My hat's off for you.
Yeah, he must be happy that I wasn't racing today, because he's always really mad when I'm on the same track at the same time with him.
Yeah. But yeah, I believe this is it.
Yeah, it was a nice stream, and it was new experience for me to do this as the main host, main commentator, and might actually do this more often it wasn't that terrible. And after 6 months, I think my English wasn't that bad as I imagined. Of course, there was like many like things, but yeah. Thanks for watching and listening, and have a nice day, everyone. Do you have any last words?
Yeah, I mean, just, yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, our English is not our first language. It's not even my second language. But yeah, it's, what can you do? We try our best, and we just want to see some good races, and we want to show them to you. We know it's a good league. This league has a lot of potential, and this, as we've seen, this Division 1 is something worth watching. And yeah, I mean, just if you want to see more of this, you can mute us if you want, but if you want to see that racing, remember to like and subscribe, so you'll see it again. But we'll be back in just 2 sleeps on Wednesday at the same time, 9 p.m. UK time. It's gonna be Division 2, and we are gonna be racing and in the wall there in Spain, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, at least me. But yeah.
And me. So 2 laps and in the wall, right?
Yeah. So yeah. Good night,
All
everyone,
right.
and
Well,
see ya.
See ya.